The future in the stars. Look up at the night sky. The band of the Milky Way arches across the darkness, a river of stars that has been our cosmic home for billions of years. But here's the mind-bending truth. Our galaxy is not standing still. Right now, at this very moment, it's hurtling through the universe at over 2 million kilometers per hour, locked in a cosmic dance with a rival, the Andromeda Galaxy. And in about 4 billion years, the two will collide. This isn't science fiction, it's astrophysics. It's not a question of if, but when. And when it happens, the night sky will transform into a breathtaking spectacle of colliding galaxies, torn star systems, and the creation of something entirely new. But what does this mean for Earth, for the Sun, for us, and for the universe itself? Stay with me, because the collision of the Milky Way and Andromeda is more than just an astronomical event. It's the story of cosmic destiny, the reshaping of galaxies, and the ultimate reminder of how small we are in the vastness of time. Two giants on a collision course. The Milky Way, our home galaxy, spans 100,000 light-years across and contains up to 400 billion stars. Andromeda, also called MEN-31, is even bigger, about 220,000 light-years wide, with nearly 1 trillion stars. For millions of years, astronomers thought Andromeda was moving away from us, just like most galaxies in our expanding universe. But in the early 20th century, astronomers like Vesto Melvin Slipher measured its light carefully and found something shocking. Andromeda's light is blue-shifted, not red-shifted. That means it's coming toward us, not retreating. Later, the Hubble Space Telescope confirmed the velocity. Andromeda is rushing at us at 110 kilometers per second. That may sound slow, but on cosmic scales, it's like watching two cruise ships set on a collision course across an ocean. And so the stage is set. Two galaxies, each with hundreds of billions of stars, each with massive black holes at their centers, each carrying gas, dust, planets, and potentially life, destined to merge into a single colossal structure. What does a galactic collision look like? When people imagine galaxies colliding, they often picture stars smashing into each other in a cosmic apocalypse. But here's the twist. The distances between stars are so vast that almost none will actually collide. The Sun, Earth, and the entire solar system will likely pass through the chaos untouched. Instead, the drama unfolds on larger scales. The gas and dust clouds within galaxies where stars are born will crash together, compressing into turbulent shockwaves. This ignites bursts of star formation on unimaginable scales. Astronomers call these regions starburst galaxies, where thousands of new stars are born every year. Imagine the night sky filled with giant nebulae glowing in blues, pinks, and purples, stretching across horizons larger than anything we've ever seen. Our descendants, if humanity or its heirs survive that long, will look up and witness fireworks that put all human history to shame. But alongside beauty comes chaos. Gravitational tides will tear at spiral arms, flinging star systems into intergalactic space. The galaxies will stretch into long streams, like ribbons unraveling in the void. And slowly the elegant spirals we know will dissolve into something new, a giant smooth elliptical galaxy, sometimes nicknamed Milkomeda. The fate of our solar system. Here's the question everyone asks: what happens to us? The good news: Earth is unlikely to crash into another star. The odds are so small, they're almost zero. The bad news: our solar system could be flung into the outskirts of the new galaxy, or even ejected entirely into intergalactic space. Picture it: the Sun, carrying Earth like a lone traveler, drifting far away from the galactic core, marooned between galaxies. The night sky would grow darker, lonelier, but this scenario is just one possibility. Simulations run by astronomers show multiple outcomes. One version has the solar system orbiting near the new galactic center, where radiation levels are higher and the skies are ablaze with starlight. Another possibility places us on the galaxy's edge, where the heavens look empty and cold. But there's an even darker twist. In about 5 billion years, around the same time as the galactic merger, our Sun will run out of hydrogen fuel. It will expand into a red giant, swallowing Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth. So in cosmic irony, the galaxy may transform around us, but humanity's home planet may no longer exist to see it. Black holes in collision. At the heart of both the Milky Way and Andromeda lurk supermassive black holes. Ours, called Sagittarius A, Apheris A, weighs about 4 million suns. Andromeda's is even more massive, nearly 100 million solar masses. When the galaxies merge, these black holes will spiral toward each other, locked in a deadly gravitational embrace. For millions of years, they'll orbit closer and closer, releasing gravitational waves that ripple across the fabric of space-time. Finally, in a titanic event, the two will merge into a single monstrous black hole, billions of times heavier than our Sun. The energy released in this process will be staggering, so powerful that future civilizations, if they exist, could detect the echoes from across the universe. Astronomers today are already hunting for these signals. Instruments like LIGO and the future LISA mission are designed to detect gravitational waves from such cosmic mergers. In fact, smaller black holes merging in distant galaxies have already been heard, like faint thumps on a cosmic drum. But the collision of two supermassive black holes will be a cosmic symphony unlike anything we've ever detected. Lessons from other colliding galaxies. We don't have to wait billions of years to see what a galactic collision looks like. The universe has already given us front-row seats to many cosmic encounters. Take the Antennae galaxies, located 45 million light-years away. Once two spirals like the Milky Way and Andromeda, they are now twisted into strange shapes, their spiral arms flung into space like the tentacles of some cosmic creature. Within their chaos, thousands of new star clusters are being born. Or the Cartwheel Galaxy, scarred by a recent impact that sent shockwaves rippling through its disk, creating a ring of bright blue star formation that glows like a cosmic ripple in a pond. These galaxies show us that the future of the Milky Way is not destruction, but transformation, and that transformation may be more beautiful than anything we can imagine. Will humanity witness its avun? This brings us to the human question. In 4 billion years, will there be anyone left to watch the skies as the Milky Way and Andromeda collide? By then, Earth may no longer be habitable. The expanding sun will bake the planet, stripping its oceans and atmosphere. But humanity, or whatever it evolves into, might have long since left Earth behind. Perhaps we'll live on distant colonies, orbiting stars across the galaxy. Perhaps we'll have the technology to move entire worlds, steering them through the galactic chaos. Or perhaps artificial intelligence, carrying the memory of humanity, will gaze up and record the merger. And here's the chilling thought. Maybe we won't be alone. If other civilizations exist in either galaxy, they too will witness this collision. The night skies of two galaxies may merge not only stars, but cultures, technologies, and stories written in starlight. Beyond the collision, the birth of Milkomeda. When the dust settles after billions of years, the Milky Way and Andromeda will no longer exist. In their place will stand Milkomeda, a vast, round, elliptical galaxy, glowing with the combined light of more than 1 trillion stars. It will be larger, brighter, and more massive than either galaxy today, but it will also be quieter. Elliptical galaxies are less fertile. Their gas and dust, consumed by the starburst of the collision, will be gone. Fewer new stars will be born. Over time, Milkomeda will grow old, its stars aging, fading into red embers, and eventually leaving behind only white dwarfs, neutron stars, and black holes. This is the fate of galaxies: to burn brightly, to collide, to merge, and to slowly fade into the background of the cosmos. The cosmic perspective. When we talk about the Milky Way and Andromeda colliding, it's easy to think of it as some distant, irrelevant event. After all, 4 billion years is longer than the age of complex life on Earth. But this story matters, because it shows us something profound. The universe is not static, it is alive, in motion, constantly reshaping itself on scales we can barely imagine. Galaxies are not eternal. They grow, evolve, collide, and die, just like stars and planets, and we are part of that story. Every atom in our bodies was forged in stars, carried across cosmic collisions like the one to come. The future of our galaxy is not separate from us. It is our future too, whether humanity survives to see it or not. A sky on fire. So what happens when the Milky Way and Andromeda collide? Not destruction, but rebirth. The night skies will blaze with new stars, the galaxies will dance and merge, and in their union, a new giant will be born. Our solar system may wander, our sun may die, humanity may rise or fall, but the universe will go on writing its story in light, gravity, and time. The cosmic dance reminds us of one truth. We are not the masters of the universe, we are witnesses, lucky enough to be here, looking up, wondering what comes next. And so we return to the night sky. The Milky Way shines above us, serene and timeless. But now we know the secret. It is not eternal. It is a traveler on a path to collision, transformation, and rebirth. A story still being written across billions of years. Stay curious, stay wondering, because the universe doesn't whisper, it screams in waves we are only just beginning to hear.